Good day, my name is Christelle from Klerk, Independent Technical Analyst. This is officially my second last Talking Technical, and I just want to thank you for the messages and emails of sympathy for my hearing loss and tinnitus. I really appreciate it, but I do believe that you are still in good hands with France as a fantastic technical analyst going forward. The first one on our list is silver. And we can see the instrument is totally overbought at the moment, which means that elastic band is stretched to the side, which means we can easily see some profit taking going forward. Now, the strong resistance on silver is waiting at $33.7. And when we find two resistance levels at almost the same place, along with a little bit of a pullback, we call this a double top formation. And that is a warning formation telling us that the top of this instrument might be in place if this bottom part of the support, and I'll give you that level now, and that is waiting at $29.35 US cents. If that level changes into a resistance, this double top formation will be confirmed on silver. Now, a double top, triple top, and head and shoulder formations are all warning formations saying and implying, suggesting that the top of this instrument might be in place. Only when silver starts to consolidate above the $33.83 again, will we say the warning is off the table and the momentum to the top will continue. Now, my golden cross formation, which was confirmed in March 2024, where my shorter 20-week moving average, the green line, broke upwards through my longer 40-week moving average, the red line, is still in place, right? The two lines are still pointing upwards, although the green line, the 20-week, is coming a lot closer. At some stage, should the selling or profit taking continues, that green line might break through the red line again, and then we'll have the bearish trend confirmation, referred to as a death cross. But for now, it's still at the topish levels, so above that level at the top, momentum to the higher levels, and a warning when first my 20-week moving average changes into a resistance that is waiting at $31.22. My 40-week is waiting at $30.81, and as I said, that support of the double top, possible double top, waiting at $29.35. Once that level changes into resistance, the warning that the top of silver is in place. Second one on our list is Nedbank. Also rallied beautifully to the top, and now my golden cross formation has been confirmed, right? That green line, the 20-week moving average, has broken downwards through that long 40-week moving average, death cross formation, implying that the bearish trend towards this instrument is in place. Now, technically, it's almost too late to sell now, right? If you haven't taken profit yet, it's too late. Why? Because the instrument is extremely oversold. And yes, both lines are still pointing downwards within my stochastic indicator, but that means it is a level where buyers can easily start to accumulate again and protect this instrument for higher levels. Because the best place to buy any listed instrument is when it is oversold. Now, these are always weekly graphs, and we use the stochastic as the overbought and oversold indicator. But on a weekly graph, it's for a medium to long-term investor. In other words, somebody with a 3-month plus, even a 6-month plus view on a share. Now, if I change this line graph to a candle graph, I can see that there is no turnaround candle or pattern yet. Do not try to catch a falling knife. Wait for the momentum to stop, to drop. And then once there is confirmation of a turnaround, then you can accumulate. Your blue line, the K percentage line within your stochastic, would probably turn around by then as well. But for now, bearish, bearish, bearish. At the moment, I'm sitting here with a spinning candle. Shadows on the upper side and lower side of the real body is almost the same in length with a very small real body. That tells us indecision. It tells us the buyers and sellers are not sure what to do and they are uncertain. That means wait. So, and very important, this is a weekly graph, so that candle will only be finished by Friday's close. So according to the theory textbooks, you wait till on a weekly graph till the candle is finished by Friday. You go through it through the weekend, and on the Monday you make your decision to either accumulate or sell the share. All right, first time of strength at the moment on Nedbank will only be above this week's high, and that is waiting at 264.69 Rand. But below this low of that candle of this week, waiting at 252 Rand, we can assume again that the momentum to the bottom will continue. Clicks. Also, death cross formation, implying that the bearish trend towards the share has been confirmed. Also very dangerous. Too late to sell now, unless you're in a massive profit, if you really want to. But the reason why we say that is because the instrument is already oversold, right? So it can easily start to bounce. So if you want to get rid of the share, wait for the bounce, wait for the stochastic to go as high as possible, or as soon as you see a turnaround pattern of negativity on the price action, but wait for the bounce. It's better to take profit or sell any instrument when it's overbought. In other words, the stochastic is above an 80 or 90. And the best place to buy any listed instrument is when that stochastic is below a 20 or a 10. Yes, you wait for confirmation for the lines to cross one another to the upside or downside. But when the instrument is this oversold, best position is to wait to actually accumulate, even if it's just for a small bounce. Again, we can see clearly lower highs, and very important, look at this, double top formation. That was the warning on Nedbank to say, listen, this is time to take profit, and that was when the instrument was overbought, right? So there, when there was if you take that back, there's even a double top formation there. Some might call it a tweezer top because they're so close to one another. So that was the confirmation to say, listen, the top of this instrument might be in place. And we always say, you can't eat the whole cake, right? You only want slices. So you take your profit, bank it, wait for the next opportunity. And you can do the same thing for the same graph over and over again. Use the oversold, use the overbought, use the oversold. And it's not a perfect science, right? So be happy with your percentage of profit, whether it's a 5, or 8, or 10%, depending on what the graph does. Take it. And then either look for something else or wait again, all right? So it takes a lot of discipline. And the worst thing you can do is go back and look and say, listen, I should have, I could have, I must have. Done. It's water under the bridge. Let it go, all right? Wait for the new one. Be grateful for your profit and move on, right? AVI. Also a share that beautifully rallied after a long time of doing nothing. This golden cross formation here back in October 2023 took the share to beautiful new heights, but again, a death cross formation. Warning that the top of this instrument has been in place, or the bearish trend is confirmed. Very important. Also oversold at the moment. Dangerous to accumulate, to sell now, because this instrument can easily bounce. And the first sign of strength on AVI will be above 91 Rand on a line graph, and below the low of that support in the week of the 10th of March 2025, waiting at 87.16, we can assume again that the momentum to the bottom can continue. Very important, we've seen it's a waterfall formation and the one lower high after the other. So this support here, waiting at 87.16, is very important. When that level changes into a resistance again, we will probably see, we will assume that the momentum to the bottom continue. And very important, a stochastic can remain low for a long time and the price can continue to drop. All right, it's not a guarantee. It's an elastic band measurement. So it can remain stretched for a very long time. And the same applies to the overbought side. It can remain overbought for a long time and the price can continue to rise. All right, so it's just used as a means of probability and the likelihood of the instrument to do something, to either turn around or to continue to sell off. All right, so very important, don't ignore these death cross formations on the weekly graphs. And if you want to make use of the bounces, don't be greedy. Use the bounce, take the profit and go, because these death cross formations on these graphs are warning that the bearish trend for medium to long-term investors have been confirmed. Don't forget to send through your request via Twitter or email us at support@francedeklerk.com. Have a fantastic week. Take care.